Hey everyone, welcome back. So I know that it's been a while since my last YouTube video. I think the last one was the D drives, but good news, I am back with these videos and I am going to start again with the car related content. I know that's something that a lot of you guys have been waiting for, and I am so happy that I think you guys are gonna really like this one. So I'm so happy that we are going to continue with this. A lot of you know, at least most of you know, that I've mentioned this before. So the reason that I really haven't been active on here as much and making videos just like how I used to is because I've been focused on my businesses, and that simply just takes up a lot of my time. So I really don't have the time to be making car videos as frequently and as much as possible. Another thing is that, you know, out of all the cars out there right now, there's not really much that catch my interest. I still have my eyes open. I'm still hoping that something does catch my eye, but for now I'm happy with what I have. But again, I'm still keeping my options open. So with the cars that I currently do have, I feel like I'm pretty much already done with them. I did everything that I wanted to do. You guys know that the Shelby, that was like a whole ordeal. It is done and finished. It is up and running, so I'm very happy with that. The Camaro ZL11 Ali, that car, I mean, I've already done everything I wanted to do with it, so it is just exactly how I wanted it to be. The Viper was already done the moment that they created it because that car is absolutely perfect. I don't plan on doing anything to it. The Can-Am is behind me. It still has its Christmas lights from 2 years now. And maybe I can't promise, but maybe I'll take off the Christmas lights this year. Maybe I'll leave it on for, again, Christmas this year again, so I don't have to do all work. Who knows? But either way, that leaves me to one car, and that is the Camry. This is something that a lot of you have been mentioning in every single time I put a YouTube video or a reels or anything. Almost every comment or almost every time I get so many comments asking, do you still have the Camry? Are you gonna work on the Camry? What is new with the Camry? So these car related videos are going to be all pertaining to the Camry because, like I mentioned, all the other cars I have, I'm pretty much done with them, with all of the things that I really wanted to add to them or modify. The Camry, however, that's a project that I started. I didn't finish. I didn't get to do everything that I planned to do with it. So I thought, you know what? People want the Camry. I do have a bit more time. So let me start working on the Camry again and hopefully get it done. This time, I do feel like it's going to take probably a little bit longer than it used to before because, again, I don't have that much time to just focus on doing these long installs. But either way, we will get it done. It is a project that honestly has bothered me a bit because I'm like, it's there. It's been there for a long time and I never got to finish it. And it's been there for like, I don't know, 7 months, maybe more than that. So the moment that I brought it into this new shop and I put it up on the lift, it has not come down. So first, let's get this Can-Am out of the way and bring the Camry down so then we can talk about all of the things that I plan to do this car. I know that it's not going to start. The battery is completely dead because, like I said, it's been there for like 7 months or longer, but still, you know, this is a working project that this time we will aim to finish. So let's go ahead, move the Can-Am out of the way and bring the Camry down. So let's move the Can-Am together. It is a little bit uncomfortable to get inside. The doors open like the opposite way from a normal car door. So it's not the most comfortable, like I said, but it's fun. That's what matters. And then I guess you guys can just hear what the Can-Am, this is a little hard to do with one hand. This camera's a little bit heavy and it's not that much space in here, but you guys can hear how it sounds, even though I did start a little bit earlier. But either way, you guys can hear how it sounds. It's not gonna be a cold start, and feel how it drives, even though it's a little, like a few feet. So sounds pretty good. This is really not the most comfortable, but let's get it in gear and move it out from under here. All right. It is belt driven, so it kind of feels like a little bit bumpy, like if it's kind of going to stall, but it's not. It's just like this is meant to be driven like at a high speed, but we got it out. I think just a little bit more. So yeah, it's not the funnest when you're driving it like at a low speed, but high speeds, especially in the desert or just off-roading, is a lot of fun. All right, so we got it out. Now let's bring down the Camry. Now that I brought the Camry down and I saw some car parts laying around here, I'm like, I never got around to that, did I? So there are more cars that I'll be working on. So the Raptor has a few parts I need to install, and the Can-Am also has a few parts I need to install. I totally forgot about it until I saw them. I'm like, I never got around to that. So right now will be the time, well, not right now, but in future videos will be the time to get those done. It's not like a whole entire project like the Camry is going to be, but it's a few things that are going to just improve it or just make it look a little bit better, but we'll get to those a little bit later. So now that the Camry is down, let me show you the things that I'll be working on. As far as the engine goes, it's pretty good. For those of you who do remember, yes, it does need some engine work, like the seals need to be replaced, but that is not something that I'm going to be working on right now, at least for like the next few videos. That is like all the way we fast forward to the end. So that's not what I'm referring to when I'm talking about working with the Camry. That will come in a much later time. For now, the things that I'm referring to are things like, I still have this. This is how this came. So by the way, I did replace the battery because it kept dying on me when I first got the car. So this is a brand new battery, but this is the battery holder. Definitely going to get an OEM one, so I don't have chicken wires holding that. I will also be getting a new hood prop, a safe one, because this is just like in the air. It's not pretty safe. Now the hood is also, well, not the hood, I don't need to replace the hood, but I do need to replace the hood release. I don't know if you can see here, but it did have, like, again, some chicken wire that was dangling all the way to the bottom, and that's the only way that I can open it. So for now, since it doesn't work, I can't really fully close it all the way, so I do need to get that replaced, obviously, so I can drive it around and not just drive it around with it a little bit open. Other things are the headlights. So I will be replacing the headlights, and I think I will probably be cleaning this as well because it's pretty foggy. This is broken, so this needs to be fixed as well. The fog lights need to be replaced, and also the bumper. I'm not sure if you can see this, but see this area right there? So now let's move to this side. What else was it? Oh, that's right. This is something that really bothers me. So there's one door, I forgot which one, that it opens, but only from the inside. Okay, it's not on this side. I forgot which one it was. I think it's this one, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, this one. So this door opens from the inside, but not from the outside. So I will be fixing that, which this door panel issue does remind me of the Viper. I have something that I have to do on the Viper. It's an issue that just recently happened. So the driver's side window, it's loose. So whenever I close my door, it goes up, but it doesn't align properly. So I have to do it manually, and it's pretty annoying. So I will be working on that to get that fixed. And I guess this is, I don't know, somewhat similar, a little, I don't know, just because it's with the door panel. So I'll just be working on this issue first, get this out of the way, and then I can work on the Viper, just because this is like the car you want to start and work on these things that you've never done before. Never worked on a door panel. So I'll do it on this car first, fix this issue so I can open this from the outside and not just from the inside, and then move on to the Viper. As far as the interior, I mean, you guys remember this. For those of you that don't, here it is. It's pretty mint. Whoever had this car did take good care of it. It did get like a pretty deep cleaning, at least for me it was. There were some coffee stains like in the back towards like the rug, but I was able to get those all out, but everything else is pretty clean. Here is just like minor things. I do want like these new rugs, a new dash weather protector as well, because I'm pretty sure that this rug and that has been here since they first bought the car. I don't know, many years ago, since they first got the car. So that needs just new replacements. And also this weather stripping, yeah, it really needs to be replaced, and I'm pretty sure that's for all the doors. So yeah, you can see it pretty good. Well, that's it for the inside. It's not really much. Oh, the window tinting. So can you guys see that? That's horrible. Again, I don't know. Well, again, it's been there for years, so I do plan on replacing the window tinting. It's just on these last two windows. Oh, and here's the interior in the back. Again, pretty nice, no complaints. I'm very happy the interior was that good. So the window tinting, and what else? I think that's it for now that I can think of, unless I'm forgetting anything. But for now, that's all I can think of as far as those minor things. I already know what you guys have in your mind right now, which is like, why is she not talking about the most obvious thing, which is the paint? Yes, I know this is one of the things that I plan to do. I remember I talked about this so many YouTube videos ago. So I still plan on repainting this car because the paint condition is horrible. I plan on doing that myself. I've thought about this. I'm like, you know what? Am I gonna take it somewhere? Am I just gonna tackle this myself? I think I'm just gonna tackle it myself, learn it. I've never painted a car. And I'm also going to build my own paint booth here in the shop. So that'll be fun. That'll be a project in itself. And since I will be painting the car, and I do think I have to remove the front bumper, I need to remove because I need to replace it, but also the rear bumper. So I think that after I do all of this, and especially after I do the paint job, it's going to look pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie, because this car, at least in the interior, is in pretty good condition. With that paint, it's going to look very, very nice. All right, so that pretty much wraps it up for the Camry. This is something that I know I had planned to do many months ago, or I don't know, a year ago, but we're doing it now. A lot of you keep asking all the time, what is up with the Camry? Are you finishing the Camry? So this is the new project that I'll continue, not start, but I'll continue undertaking on my channel. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. Let me know, what are you guys looking forward to the most in the comments down below. And also remember, I still have the Raptor, the Can-Am, the Viper as well. And of course, when it comes to the Camry, it's not going to be as fast as my previous videos before that you guys were used to with the installations, just because I don't have as much time. But either way, we will get through with this because trust me, if it bothered me that much and I came back to it, we will finish it this time. It'll just take a little bit longer than usual, but either way, enjoy the process, right? Enjoy this cruise with the Camry, and it's going to be looking new in no time. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.